What's up, everybody? Is my playlist going to shuffle correctly? Let's see. Hey, Tyler, I don't remember putting Pig Knight's Cry in my playlist. Hey, Tyler, I don't remember putting Pig Knight's Cry on my playlist. What the hell? Excuse me? I just got trolled. Oh my god. That's crazy. Whoops. I had the scroll wheel was the volume. Pig Knight emote when? Never. Never, actually. Okay. So we're looking for Lileep today, chat. I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I've done a traditional Masuda hunt. We're going back to my roots. So here I have a Craydilly. And we're gonna be looking for Lilliep. Actually, how long does it take to hatch Lilliep? Ooh, okay. So this is a 7K one, chat. Oh, it's actually more closer to 8K steps to hatch. So it's not like pseudo level bad, but it's not great either. This is Ace Attorney. The Turnabout Sisters theme, 2001. Wow, Lileep evolves into Cradily at level 40, chat. That's... wow. That's crazy. What are you, from Gen 5? Also, I went with Friend Ball for the Pokeball of choice. Lileep Shiny is actually amazing. I really like it. It's the same color as Cradily, but maybe a little bit more orange. So, big fan. But yeah, this is gonna take a little bit longer to hatch than our standard affair. Also, the last Pokemon that I was hatching was Torchic, which made me laugh. It's like, gosh, has it been that long? Let me turn my volume down a little bit. Sorry for the Windows noise. All right, in you go. Cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Alright, now we wait. I have Senti, right? I'm in the right box. So I think these are just 2 Torchic eggs, chat, so we're gonna have to hatch some chickens before we start hatching fossils. Oh my god, I love this song so much. Do 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 do. Is the bicycle driving sound too loud? Do I need to turn down sound effects? Every time, I had the volume on from Dynamax Adventures. Every time I come over here and I listen to this route music, it is really not good. This game has some pretty bland tunes in it for a Pokemon game. Alright, we're collecting eggs. If I get Lileep, well then I don't know. I guess I'd have to look through my boxes and see what we can hatch if I get Lileep. But I have Cradily, so... I actually have Lileep in Pokemon Go, but I don't count my Pokemon Go shinies. Remember that Lileep, Tyler? Lileep. Alright, this is just gonna be Torchic, I think, yes. Can you imagine if it was shiny? Ugh. It's crazy to see Torchic after her. I mean, to be fair, I haven't seen Torchic yet in Scarlet Violet Outbreaks. Like, to be entirely fair, I don't think I've encountered, I don't think I've done a Torchic Outbreak. There's still so many starters I barely have ever seen. I've definitely made good progress though, so. Yeah, haven't seen Totodile. I can probably... Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't know how everybody got all the starters so quickly in Scarlet and Violet. I'm still over here like, have you seen Totodile? Have you seen my son? This is perfect egg hatching music right here. I can't think of anything more appropriate. You just Masuda'd Totodile? Are you on like a big, like, Shundo kick, Justin? Or was this before Scarlet Violet Blueberry? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I have too many eggs. Send the box. You always have to adjust. So Lileep takes almost 8,000 steps, chat. So this is a longer one than our standard affair. I've never liked the wild area one. I've just always preferred this one. It's more straightforward. Yeah, unfortunately 8K is kind of a lot. It's like, it's not pseudo level. You're joking. What? What? Chat. Chat. Wait. What incarnation? What incarnation? Lileep? My new best friend of all time? What? Has that ever happened to me? What the hell? This was the first egg! This was the first egg! I'm like crying. What the hell? What? Well, that might be on record for the fastest shiny hunt I have ever done. Wow. What? I like made a thumbnail and everything for this, and then I hatched it in one egg. Oh my god. That's my new record for Masuda, chat. I've never done a one and done egg. Never. I don't what? Oh my gosh. Thanks for the bits. Well, I guess I got Lileep. I don't know what to do now? What do I do now? I mean, we just started. I've been streaming for like 10 minutes. I already got it. I guess I'll hatch the rest of the eggs. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll be damned. I'm literally wiping like tears from my eyes. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Hey everybody, gonna be shiny hunting Lileep today. Instantly done. Alright, well. That was, you know, chat, that was the hardest shiny hunt I've ever had. My blood, sweat, and tears went into that one. Okay, let me mark it off on the list. Alright, so now we're at 746. That is actually insane. I typed in Lil. I have Lileep, Lilligant, Hisui Lilligant, but I don't have Lillipup, chat. Lillipup could be a good one to shiny hunt in this game, actually. That is insane. I can't believe this. Imagine if it was a Shundo. Isn't that a great shiny, though? That is top tier stuff right there. I really like Lileep. I have the Lileep sitting cutie. This Pokemon is this is my new best friend. Move over, Garchomp. Move over, Tyrantrum. Move over, Slowking. It's Lileep's time. That's actually insane. I guess I'll take this Cradily. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to this Cradily that I put in here. Big fan. Send it as is. No, don't take out the amount. If I had a nickel for every time I took Ditto out accidentally, I would have like $10. If I had some coins for every time I accidentally took Ditto out of the nursery, ugh. Wow, that's crazy. Should we do Lillipup next? Wow. Yeah, Lileep definitely answered the call. Wow. I did. It was the first egg that I hatched. I got the shiny. Wow. I haven't been stunned by a shiny like that in quite a while. You know, it's always fun to get shinies and whatever, you know, Scarlet, Violet, whatever, but there's something uniquely exciting about getting it from an egg. Especially when it's the first damn egg. That was the funniest shiny of all time. Wow. For me. I'm trying to think back to previous Pokemon I've hatched really fast. I got Litten in like 14 eggs. Litten was really quick. Jeez, who else? Yeah, like my previous record was probably around like 15, 14, which is incredible. But one is, wow. And here I am over here like, it's gonna take so long to hatch the Lilleeps because they take 8K steps. Not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. I don't remember, how long did Chespin take? I don't remember. Okay, we got one more. If you had one shot to get a double shiny. I have Cradily already. Cradily shiny is not as good as Lilleep's. Yeah, I'm just hatching the rest of these. Snorunt, to this day, is the only Pokemon I've ever gotten 2 shinies in one batch of eggs. Which is funny. Of all the Pokemon, it was Snorunt. Wow. Wow, the shiny hunting stuff is easy. This, wow, it was so easy. How did you get damage, Senti Scorch? Why have you taken damage? Well, we gotta go take Lileep out to, Crown Tundra. Who should I shiny hunt now, chat? What am I... what do I do with my life now? Oh my gosh, look how good it looks! Aww. Kinda reminds me of a Shy Guy. Let's go! We broke new ground together, Lileep. Listen to its little feet. Incredible. I cannot remember how to interact with these. I like don't even know what to do now. Like, mission accomplished. Alright, where do I put you? I reorganized all my boxes and I'm in disarray now. I've had some good Masuda shinies in this game, that's for sure. There's all the Babs. You can go right here, my friend. Here's the social Skorupi. Alright, let me take a look. Let's see, what do we got here? Could do Solrock or Lunatone. I definitely don't need Drifloon. Definitely don't need Drifloon. Could do Frillish. Don't need Seedot. Don't need Delmise. Don't need Litwick. I could do Abra. We could do Abra. I don't need Mimikyu. I don't need Pyukumuku either. Already got him. I don't have Bouffalant. When did I ever shiny hunt Bouffalant? That'd be a good shiny hunt for 4th of July. I don't have Woobat. What else? I know I have a few boxes of... This is so... I cannot believe I got Lileep in one egg. I have to order them properly. Let's see, what else? What else can I do? Yeah, I could do Solrock or Lunatone. I don't have Mawile. Could do Muna. Muna could be interesting. I don't have Pidove. I could do Lillipup and complete all of the little Pokemon. Lilligant, Lileep. Lillipup is the only one I don't have. Could do Carbink again. I remember we did a bunch of Carbink streams, never got it. I don't have Purloin. I don't have Liepard either. Never got Liepard from Dynamax. Do I have Pinsir? I'm not sure that I have Pinsir. Let me look. I don't. I don't have Pinsir. Could do... I need Onix. I know Steelix is in this game, so I could do Onix. I could do Binacle. Yeah, shout out to Martin. We could do another fossil. Tortuga. I need Seeking. I don't have Wobbuffet shiny. What happened there? I feel like that's something I should definitely have. Yeah, I'm like overwhelmed right now. I have too many good options. I kind of want to do Lillipup, chat. Let me look at that shiny real quick. Lillipup. 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 I don't think I have an appropriate Stoutland, though. Man, that whole line shinies are kind of bad. They're not great. Let's say that. Well, frick. I'm gonna do Lillipup, chat, but I gotta get a Stoutland, so give me a second here. I can't believe I got it so quickly. Oh. Hello. Scorch is one of those Pokemon that I love, but would terrify me in real life. If it were real. Okay, Stoutland. Stoutland has Intimidate. Stoutland might be one of the least intimidating Pokemon I've ever seen. That's funny. Like, sure. Incineroar, Mightyena, I understand why they have Intimidate, but Stoutland? Like, I guess. Yeah, it's just like an old man. It just has a really big mustache. So that's kind of crazy. Alright, let's see. What's a good ball for Lillipup? Luxury? Some of the shinies like Lillipup are so hard to figure out. Like, what's a good Pokeball for them? Let me look at what the Google Doc I have saved recommends. I need a good chunk of Gen 5 Pokemon, unfortunately. Yeah, Lux Ball. I'll just go Lux Ball. Luxury Ball. I wish I could shiny hunt the elemental monkeys, believe me. I'm missing a good chunk of Gen 5 shinies. Okay, Stoutland, Scrappy, Lux Ball, okay. So sometimes it's weird to access this online. I don't know why they feel the need to change it so drastically between every game. Alright, hold on. Give me a second. Okay. The Shiny Live Index is just... It's not like every specific game, it's just all Pokemon overall. I have to wait in line for a second. Do 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 do. New Snap is so good. Oh, did you just start playing? It really is a great game. It's like the perfect Pokemon spin-off game. Alright, Senti, are you ready? Oh gosh. If your other ghosts are appearing. Ferguson traded a Lipard. Why does Stoutland have like kitty cat whiskers? I've never understood this. It almost looks like it has like a cartoon spider on its face. Goodbye, Lileep. Alright, we have our dog. Barf, boof, boof. They should have made Stoutland even more, like, cartoony and goofy. Alright, now we can go back. It reminds you of Professor Rowan. I like that. Yeah, it's essentially just got like a old man beard. Alright, Stoutland is ready. Lillipup should be a lot quicker of a hatch. Cha-ching. Alright, we're gonna save. I actually don't have tons of space in Shield anymore. I've gotten so many shinies to the point where I don't have that many boxes of free space left. Lillipup. Alright, let's see. Okay, so Lillipup takes 3,840 steps to hatch. Much better. I mean, sometimes you can get a chuckle out of the Ycom, like, trades you see, but it honestly feels like pop-ups. Like, you're on a website and you just get bombarded with pop-ups. Like, why do I necessarily care that Ferguson got traded a Lipard? Very... One day they'll get an online interface right and keep it. Maybe. I mean, Gen 6's is probably the best we ever had, and then they destroyed it beyond all shadow of a... is a shadow of its former self. Am I in the right box? I'm forever paranoid that eggs are just gonna go all over the place. If only you could dedicate a box specifically for eggs, or if it was a separate thing entirely. The box system feels so archaic. It has never been updated. It's not have like a... It's just the same as it's been back in like Gen 1. For the most part, with a few tweaks. Do I keep Lileep on the screen? Maybe Lileep will provide me with better, with luck for hatching Lillipup as well. Shiny Lillipup. I don't even know how you would describe it shiny. It kind of has a more yellow face, I guess. Hopefully the playlist doesn't loop too many times. It's funny. So the playlist I have, there's 73 videos that have become unavailable. Like, whoa. What happened? And YouTube doesn't tell you which one, so I don't know what music that they took away from my playlist that I have, so that's fun. Well, you've already lost, Lillipup. You're not as good as Lileep was. You're a fraud. You're a bona fide fraud. What's up, Cacturn? If you're just stopping in, chat, I hatched Shiny Lileep in one egg. That's my new word. I got a speed run record. So now I'm on to another Lil Pokemon, but this one's a pup instead of a fossil. So Lileep is bestie stream friend of the universe for that one. Yeah, shiny. I love shiny Lileep. It's a really good one. Where did I stash it? I have Cradily in here too. Let me see. Where's Cradily? There it is. Cradilies I don't like as much. It's okay, actually. It's kind of reminds me of the disco color from Neopets. It's very pink. So there's Cradily. And then there's Lileep. Lileep's all by its lonesome. So Lileep has Cradily colors. Lileep was doing the the shiny of like an evolved member or another form all the way back in Gen 3. See if we can get you a buddy, Lileep, so you're not so lonesome in the box. There's still quite a big list of Pokemon I could hatch, so I guess if I get Lillipup, then I don't know, man. Why do you think they went with that expression for Lillipup? It's constantly making like a shocked face. Someone whose favorite Pokemon is Lileep. I mean, Lileep would be up there for me. I have the sitting cutie of Lileep. It's one of my favorite fossils. It would probably be in top 5 favorite fossils. It'd be like Aerodactyl, Tyrantrum, Kabutops, Amistar, Cradily, Lileep. I mean, I do like Aurorus. That would be hard. Maybe swap out... No, but I love Amistar. And Ammonite. Most Pokemon fossils are cool. In my opinion. Okay. So Lillipup definitely is hatching faster. All the beginning of the game Pokemon take so little to hatch. Like if you ever did like Magikarp or any of the bugs, takes 5 seconds to hatch those. And then pseudos are the worst, sitting at like 10k. Oh my gosh, is that thunder right here? I think I just heard thunder. Look at this guy. Always standing here. Grass boy. Cutie it was. Yeah, it was definitely baby's first. Baby's first little tiny bite-sized open world Pokemon experience. Definitely. I wish this nursery had Pokemon outside. Like it's kind of a bummer to me. It was always fun to see all the other, like in Gen 3 or you know, I've like pretty much every previous Gen 4. I feel like every previous Pokemon game had the nursery with Pokemon in the back. There's nobody here. It's just trees and a pond. Where are they supposed to play? The field next to the Dueling Peak horse stable. I feel like this game has better colors than Scarlet and Violet, though. I had to catch a, so I went into Pokemon Home. I had a bunch of Petalil I had to release, so I had space to hatch eggs. But I forgot that I needed to trade for something, so I got rid of all my tradable Pokemon by accident. So I literally just went over here and threw a quick ball at a Stuffle. And it's like, the game does have nice colors. I feel like they're more like warm. It's got more of a warm color palette than SV does. Too washed out and has horrible texture. Yeah. I mean, this game has some pretty questionable textures too, but when you're not constantly surrounded by those mountains that have that stretched texture in SV, it's like not as noticeable. Not as noticeable. If only this game wasn't like one giant linear line. Whoa, whoa, I'm spinning out of control. I always hit the wrong button here. There we go. Alright, our box, my box with chickens, fossils, and dogs is going very well. The bicycle in this game feels bizarre to control sometimes. Yeah, geez, it's just a straight line. Come on, Lillipup. I think I need the whole Stoutland line, actually. Let me double check. Yes, I do. I don't have Lillipup, I don't have Herdier, and I don't have Stoutland. You know, I haven't been back in the wild area in this game in so long. I still feel like I remember it looking better than most of the bleak, bland, empty landscapes in SV, but maybe I need to revisit it. Shiny Stoutland feels like Christmas. I love Christmas shinies. I've always said Sudowoodo feels like a Christmas shiny, but then some of y'all were like, no. It's autumnal. Is Lillipup's face supposed to, like, be a symbol or something? Stoutland is one of the most boring Pokemon lines you've ever made. I 100% agree with you. I find it incredibly uninspired. Oh geez, recent hasn't been updated in, like, forever. What's up, Zarok? Yeah, it's also, like, just normal type as well. Like, at least with Purloin and Liepard, they went with, like, dark, sleek, bright purple. Lillipup and Herdier and Stoutland just... I don't know. They're very much, like, tranquil. They feel like they toe the line between where it's like, it's just a dog. It's just a bird. I want more fantastical elements, like fun colors and stuff. Yeah, I was hyping up Lileep. And Lileep shined for me, so Lillipup probably won't, you're right. It's bad juju. It's bad juju. Oh gosh, do not run into Wobbuffet. What's the most boring / worst dog Pokemon, chat? So let's see, what do we got? We got Growlithe, Arcanine, Dashbun, Boltons, Lillipup, Grievard, Matt Mabostiff. Oh, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. Boltund. Ooh, Manetric line. Ugh, this song makes me weirdly emotional. Do 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 do. Who else? Are we forgetting anybody else? Oh yeah, I guess Smeargle, Snubble, Rockruff, Furfrou. Okay, Google, Fennekin and Lucario don't count. Actually, foxes are under the genus of... No. I'm not counting foxes. Poochyena, Mightyena... Once upon a time, I might have said Furfrou, but... I've kind of changed my mind on it. I kind of like it. It's got a good shiny at the very least. This doesn't even have any of the, like, 50 billion dogs from Gen 9. Oh yeah, Zacian and Zamazenta. Forgot about those. I guess for me, it would be a tough... It'd be tough between Boltund and Mashchief and Mabostiff. You know, it'd probably be Mabostiff. That Pokemon is so god-awful ugly. I hate that Pokemon. I hate it. It's so ugly. I love how we have two dog Pokemon that are just like... have, like, men facial hair for some reason. What if we made them eerily human-like? Oh boy, I don't know dog breeds. Yeah, it's definitely thundering right now, so if you hear any, like, booms, it's because of that. I'm not a big fan of resetting, so I would probably... I could either hatch for it in this game, or I could go out and get it in PLA. They should make a little, Chihuahua Pokemon. You're joking. What? Chat, what is going on tonight? What is in the water? The shiny water is bountiful. The harvest is bountiful tonight. What? Oh my gosh. Hello, Lillipup. Thank you. Thank you for showing up tonight. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh. What? I don't think... It certainly wasn't the first egg like Lileep was, but oh my gosh. New friend of the stream? What is in the air tonight? Yeah, that wasn't even 30 eggs. What? That's crazy. Oh my goodness. What? Wow. Yeah, the shiny's an interesting one. But hey, I needed this. This is a good Gen 5 shiny down. Wow. All right, 747 chat. We're on a roll tonight. Earth, thanks for the $2 and the clovers. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Whoa. That was very close, Thunder. It was a dark and stormy night when shiny Lillipup and Lileep showed up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, wow. Could you hear that? That was like right outside. That scared me. It truly was a dark and stormy night. Jeez. That scared me. Alright, well, we gotta go check it out. Do. Doug. You got a big ol' head, Lillipup. That thing's got a ginormous head. How do you hold that? How do you hold that up? You barely even have a neck. Oh my gosh. The sound— whoever did the sound design for the footsteps deserves a promotion. Extremely cute. Oh my goodness gracious. Ferocious. Ferocious dog. Wow. Alright, well. Great news, Lileep. I have a buddy for you. Here you go. 2 shinies and like under 30 eggs. What in tarnation? The shiny harvest is bountiful tonight. Oh, well now I'm stuck with having to decide what to do again. Well, now what do I do? Well, gosh golly. Let me fly back and we'll hatch the rest of these eggs while I ponder what to do. Yes, you heard it here first, Midnight. That is correct. The shiny well is providing tonight. I mean, hey, I would love to if you could give me a second one. I would definitely do herdier. Y'all want to see Onix? Oh, I need to take it out. Well, shout out to this Stoutland. Big fan, thank you. And I didn't take Ditto, I'm so proud of myself. Man, I can't remember the last time I've had a Masuda hunt. A Masuda stream day go so well. There was that one stream a long time ago, back when Isle of Armor first came out, where I hatched like 5 in one night, and I've never been able to... I probably will never top that. That was incredible. That was an all-timer right there. Alright, we just got one more egg. Wow, that took so little time. I think my reaction to both of the shinies tonight has just been like, huh, what? You're here so soon? Huh? Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, maybe that was a... What? I definitely remember the Isle of Armor hunts I did more than I think probably because we went straight into Dynamax when Crown Tundra came out. Alright, no second pups. But you're not gonna see me complaining. Run away. That's such a funny ability. They can just be like, bye. I'm leaving. Yeah, I have not... This... Wow. That's all I've hatched tonight, and I've gotten 2 shinies. Ooh, going for a Alolan Grimer, that's a great shiny. Alright, if y'all want to see Onix, then I need to acquire one, so give me a second here. What's a good ball for Onix? Lux? Heavy ball? And Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links has some great music. Luxury? Are we feeling luxury? We doing back-to-back Lux balls? What number is Onix? I feel like it's later in the decks. Jeez, it is rumbling outside. Oh gosh, all the Tauros are listed here. Yuck. Ooh, okay, so Onix is kind of green. It's kind of green. What about would Safari work? I feel like Safari could work. Yeah, Onix has less attack, or equal attack with Wurmple, fun fact. It should be a crime that they have never buffed Onix in any real capacity, by the way. Somebody should do jail time for that. Simply incorrect. How could they do this? Alright. Mega Steelix wasn't all that good, so I want to say no. Mega Steelix was kind of not great, so I want to say no. Look, it's Pokegens.com, my favorite. The overwhelming amount of bots that are left on Sword and Shield is funny. Talk about a Pokemon with a big head. I could have gotten this as a Steelix, but I don't think that matters. Pokemon loves that bluish green color palette for all of their, like, UI stuff like this. Alright, there we go. Yeah, all the internet stuff is always blue. Why do you think- why is that? Like, consistently. Alright, how many steps does our dear friend Onix take? Probably gonna be a lot, right? Onix. Onix has a magnet in its brain. Wow. 6,400 for Onix, chat. Alright. Not as bad as Lileep, but not as good as Lillipup. In you go, friend. Oh, let me, I don't need to see what Brian Lee is trading for. A Grubbin. A max raid battle of a Grubbin. Exhilarating stuff. What is the art? You mean the Lileep? That's Dreamworld. I usually use Dreamworld art that's been recolored to be shiny. The Dreamworld art's always been my favorite. Alright, it's time. I think Gen 9 has Dreamworld art. Let me check. Do they go up to... No, they go up to Gen 6. This one hasn't been updated in a while. I know there's I know there's resources out there for shiny recolors of Gen 9 Pokemon. Whoops. I wish for Alligator would get... It's so funny that most modern starters are pretty damn good, with a few exceptions. Like, no one can ever top Incineroar. That's like the cream of the strong starter crop. But it would be nice if they could go back in and, like, buff all of the, like, gens. I feel like one got... Charizard has been pretty decent with, like, solar power. But I don't know, maybe, like, 2 all the way to, like, 5. I guess Superior got contrary. Somebody was running a Superior in the VGC event held in Sweden last night. They also had a Stellar Terra type Iron Valiant. Oh, shut up, Rotom. Yeah, it was Jamie Boyd. You are correct. He always has crazy teams. He's a fun player to watch. All the towns in this game are so... Whoa. I forgot. Certain Pokemon, when you hatch them, they're just cut off. Scyther is another one. They just didn't center them. And so Onix is halfway off the screen. That's funny. It's fascinating to me that they show you gender differences, by the way, in the overworld spawns. Like, that Wobbuffet had lipstick. I saw it. Charizard needs a buff. It's not that strong. He was best as a G-Max. Maybe they'll give it some improvements with Charizard Mega X and Y. Yeah, I mean, X and Y were good. Anytime you give weather Weather is just free real estate in Pokemon. A lot of people in VGC have been running Pelipper lately. Weather is just good. It's just that good. Yeah, Hammer, I was not really impressed with any of the cities in this game. Like, I like the fairy city, but it's so small. I don't know, this game isn't grimy enough, old feeling to feel like ye old Britain to me. Like, I want some, like, lumpy cobblestone roads, you know what I mean? What's up, Galaxy? You want a booby Pokemon? Of the blue-footed variety? They're really funny birds. They could be best friends with Cramorant. Scotland forever! It was just all so small and linear. Yeah, it's a real shame. It's a real shame. I feel like Kalos has more French vibes than Galar has British vibes. I don't know. I don't know enough about Spain to make any, I don't know, does Paldea feel like Spain? Yeah, at least you could go in the houses in this game, that's very true. Yes. You never know what you have until it's gone, right? The privilege, the honor and privilege of going into someone's house in a Pokemon game. Am I happy Nintendo finally said something about the Switch 2? I mean, they confirmed that it exists, but we pretty much already knew that, so I'm still seeing tons of rumors and quote-unquote leaks and stuff, so we're still in for a long, long wait. Y'all always disagree with me when I say this region doesn't feel British, but I really don't feel like it does. I really don't see it. Like, certain parts of it, I guess, but on the whole, like, what about the snow area? There's a lot of places in this game that just don't have that feel at all. This is Pokemon Shield. I don't think Unova feels particularly American either. I feel like their record of making regions that are not Japan... like... And even then, I don't know, I definitely feel like... Sinnoh feels like an odd one out compared to, like, Kanto and Johto. Yeah, clowns and football. In that really big desert area, like... I don't know. It's definitely tough. Like, if it were me making these games, I would almost just want to go purely fantastical. Yeah, why does a theme park pass as a city? That's a great question. It's like Disney is not a city as much as Walt wanted it to be. As much as that's what Epcot was supposed to be, it's not. Yeah, Tyler, that's what I mean, like purely fantasy. Not based on anywhere in particular. Why is Rotom so noisy? Simmer down. Shiny Mandibuzz and Executor, nice. I hatched Lileep on the first egg. New world record for me. British colleagues tell you curry is really huge in Britain. Is it like their Chinese food where it's all just gravy and slop? I mean, they should have done, like, tea. I think tea would have been much more interesting and appropriate. Baxcalibur should have been Galarian. You know what? Real. I actually agree. They should have swapped Baxi and then put Dragapult in Gen 9. Yeah. Why is that so real? You're right. Yeah, I hatched Lileep on the first egg, and then Lillipup under 30 eggs. And now we're on to Onix. If you're wondering why I'm not shiny hunting Lileep, it's because I got it. Do they celebrate Dia de los Muertos in Spain? I thought that was more of a Mexican culture thing, but correct me if I'm wrong, please. Baxi. Just not a Dragon Pseudo for Gen 10, Game Freak, please. Can you just give me this one thing? Just do like a fairy, or a bug, or a fire type. Thank you. I do think, Komao, I had to think of it. My mind just blanked. I do think Komao feels like it fits in Alola. A scary alien? That would go hard. I would love more scary Pokemon, quote unquote. Good night, Zarok. Have a good one. What's the scariest Pokemon? Mimikyu's too cute to be taken seriously. Not even scary if it were real, just scary in terms of, like, between any other Pokemon. Ugh, I need to turn... Rotom is too goddamn loud. Please never bring Rotom back for these games ever again. Your bike is a Rotom, Yamask flies around holding dried out faces. But Yamask is kind of cute, though. Deoxys is scary, yes. Darkrai, yeah, Darkrai is pretty spooky. Yeah, the Ultra Beasts. I can't think of any Pokemon that are genuinely scary. Hypno is creepy. This is true, but I love Hypno and Drowsy. They're so cool. What's up, Murph? Nihilego is scary? Yeah, Nihilego. Especially if you have a history with jellyfish. Especially if you've been stung by jellyfish. Not pleasant. Unless one has a phobia like yeah, definitely, would the scariest spider be like Ariados or Araquanid? Araquanid is ginormous, so maybe it would be Araquanid. It's kind of funny how Pokemon doesn't really have anything... Like, a lot of Dex entries can be creepy and sometimes violent, but the Pokemon themselves usually don't reflect that. Like, if I think about other monster franchises, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has an entire archetype dedicated to, like, Cthulhu monsters. And so many classic Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters are, like, zombies and dark clowns, things that are purposely scary. Digimon has a lot of, like, demons and stuff. Pokemon doesn't really, do any of that. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, Arceus. I think that would be the most correct answer. Especially if you go back and watch, like, the Arceus cutscene from Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Yeah, modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe not so much, but a lot of old school. Especially the OG cards that Kazuki Takahashi came up with. Nothing scarier than Frog the Jam. Yeah, Giratina is probably the closest thing Pokemon has to, like, Satan? Question mark? The devil? Yeah, when you approach when you go to Arceus's little domain in PLA, it has that creepy atmospheric music. I mean, Arceus's theme itself is scary. They didn't go for, like, a heavenly vibe. There's no, like, chorus making angelic, ah. It is decidedly creepy. And intense. Yeah, intense. Definitely a good way to describe Arceus's theme. I wonder if they don't purposely do any, like, creepy Pokemon or demons to keep it child-friendly. They used to have spooks in every game, but Scarlet and Violet has no spooks to be found. So we don't even get spooks every game. Yeah, Midnight, that's what I was kind of getting at. I mean, how can you know that? I definitely feel like they make their games purposely safe for children and all audiences. Like, again, if you look at other monster franchises and look at some of the things that have come out of those, very different from what Pokemon does. I mean, I feel like all their spooky things are very tame. That was the whole point. Like, nothing in Pokemon is that scary, spooky, controversial, is what I mean. What's up, Destruggle? No, I just felt like doing Lileep, and then I got it in the first egg, so I guess it was Shiny Destiny. And then I got Lillipup, and now we're on to Onix. The shiny harvest has been bountiful tonight. You're hunting Gary? Nice. I'm not even saying it's specifically like a religious thing. I just mean they want it to be as widely accessible to the widest audience possible. I mean, Pokemon, honestly, is one of the most accessible games to pretty much everybody on the face of the planet. They actually do a really good job with a lot of that, especially compared to other similar franchises. No, just struggle. That has never happened. That's my new speedrun shiny world record. 1 egg. Lileep, new superstar, bestie, all-time friend of the stream. Yeah, Lileep any percent. Lileep could actually make a cute, like, PNG VTuber. Lileep's a great Pokemon. I saw an interesting rumor the other day. This person has been wrong before, so take this with a humongous, ginormous, massive grain of salt. Did y'all see the, rumor that they're making a Zelda game starring the one and only Zelda herself? I'll believe that when I see it. Did I get Lillipup? I did, yes. Now, that didn't come from, Puro, so... They're pretty much the only leaker I trust. But like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't know, if that is true, though, it's really funny that Nintendo's, like, suddenly waking up and realizing that girls are very marketable. After Nintendo themselves had all those ads in, like, the 80s and 90s that were like, only boys play video games. Princess Zelda Showtime. Did you see the Zelda concept art, Justin, from the new Tears of the Kingdom art book that's coming out? She had some funny hair. One of them was just straight up like a Karen haircut. I wish they had went with that one. It would have been more funny. I've never trusted Ku to begin with. He has been wrong many times. He is nobody to take fully 100% seriously. I don't know, it is crazy to me that they've just, like, never done anything with Zelda herself, for the most part. Yeah, she starts crying to defeat her enemies. Yeah, the guy can never admit when he's fully wrong. You are absolutely correct about that. It's like, no, I'm just trolling. Pioro has gotten Pioro said something about, like, black and white around the Presents time, and it was like, no, my bad. I don't think Ku is capable of admitting fault. that first Princess Peach game is insane. How many checks that had to pass. And nobody was like, I'm just trolling you guys. I wasn't feeding you all misinformation. I was just trolling. I was just trolling you guys. I mean, you can admit that the game is fun while also saying that maybe the premise is a little iffy. Because it most definitely is. Where's the Princess Peach game where I can just go in and just beat Goombas to death with a frying pan? Or a golf club. How many clubs of Goombas to death? That sounds so violent. Oh yeah, it's 100% like, this needed another pass, fellas. I think the Showtime game made it on their list of like best sellers. It's already moved a few million copies, I think? I mean, what else are people gonna buy this year? It's not like Nintendo's has a ton of other games that they're selling right now. I am so curious what they're gonna show us in June. I will be seated. I wonder if they'll, speaking of Toadette, I wonder if they'll make another Captain Toad game. Yeah, so the soonest we know we'll get any Pokemon news is Worlds, which is in mid-August. I don't think anybody really knows if we're gonna hear anything until then. I sure hope so. Who said that we're gonna hear about PLZA in the next Pokemon Presents in February? Which I don't know how anyone would have that knowledge, so could be fully bullshit. But if that was true, that would mean no January release like PLA had. Yeah, I'd argue it is a safe guess, yeah. Especially if you're like me and you think it's gonna come out simultaneously on the Switch and the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is not gonna come out in January. Yeah, they were just kind of casually... Nintendo's such a funny company. Hey, what's up, guys? Anyway, we're at the investor meeting right now, and you're never gonna believe this, but the Switch successor It's happening. We're gonna tell you about it a little bit later, though. Also, there's a direct in June. Okay, bye. Like, oh, okay. Sure. Like, every time they go, Nintendo tweets it, it's like, this is Miyamoto. So funny. What's up, Godzilla? It needs to go on the next system. I mean, in Pokemon's case, hopefully this is only a positive thing. Of course, we don't know any set-in-stone specs about the Switch 2 yet, but it seems like it'll have a lot more going for it, so... But you never know with Game Freak. You never know. Yeah, he said there's like 3 Pokemon titles or something, but who knows what that means. Like, are we talking PLZA and then 2 mainline games? Like Sword Shield, where it's just the same game, but a different title and different exclusives? Or is it like a mobile spin-off game? PLZA Gen 10 and Gen 5, good lord. That's too many games. That's too many games. You think so, Cacturn? You think this game was designed for the 3DS? I feel like no. I feel like Let's Go, they've had plenty of time to prepare for this. Makes it even sadder. I feel like not. Like, we saw the beta for this game. I always love the beta for Sword and Shield that has Mega Beedrill on the title screen. That's great stuff. I can't remember what the date was, though. I mean, Game Freak, they would know, like, what Nintendo is up to. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Justin. I think they knew plenty ahead of time that this was going to be a console game. They just, you know, have a very rough transition every time the technology bumps. That's just standard Game Freak for you. Yeah, I know. Beedrill's not even in the game. And Mega Evolutions are not in the game, which somebody was just like, oh, let's just put Mega Beedrill on here. It'll be fine. Yeah, Beedrill's on vacation. It'll come back soon. I hope. I need shiny Kakuna. And Beedrill, I think. Yeah, don't we know that the wild area was a last minute thing, which is super funny, by the way. Do they just fling shit at the wall and hope it all comes together for a final product? You know damn well I'm not including BDSP on that. that happen? How does one of the biggest draws of the game come that late in development? It shows you how good leadership really goes far in the industry. Of course, Tyler popped back in for a Romanus Park mention. You doing a Romanus Park hunt with me? Who's in Romanus Park that's not in Dynamax? Yeah. Of course. SMH. Alright, let me see. Are the Reggies here? They are. Why do they all have, like, weird little rooms? The only one I would consider some of the Reggies, maybe. Maybe. It's the grind to get the slab. Yeah, I never even, like, bothered with any of that, so I don't even know. I straight up don't even know how involved that is. Does it take a while to reset for the legendaries there? Really is a shame that there's no, like, Terrastalize adventures with legendaries that are not in Dynamax. Because I'm gonna need to get the Swords of Justice at some point. I'm gonna need to get the Reggies. And still not have enough. Oh no. I don't like the sound of that. It's not an can you trade them or are they key items? Can I go check out what Zerabot is up to right now? Return the slab! Return the slab! Wow, they look like the old GBA cartridges. That's so funny. I miss when Pokemon games used to be made with cool, clear, translucent plastic. And it would still take time. Wow, it's that bad, chat? That bad? Sheesh. Is there a fleet? Wait, I don't think there's a lot of parasite Pokemon. It's funny, we get a bunch of, like, dupes, like Spidops and that ugly things like low kicks. It's like, where's a weird, like, flea or some sort of other horrifying unusual thing like that. Where's a lice Pokemon? Onix's model in this game, I hate the Pokemon that just kind of bob and mouth breathe. So many Pokemon models feel like whoever put them together just was on autopilot. Onix just, like, there's no soul, there's no character. That's an ominous question there. I mean, searching up most Pokemon is probably a bad idea. Yeah, that model's bad. This game has a lot of really... Nidoking looks so bad. I need them to bring back Nidoking and give it a better model. Like, it's so bad. I'll give Scarlet and Violet this. A lot of the new models that Pokemon have received, like Mewtwo and Charizard, much better. That happens for most Pokemon you look up midnight, unfortunately. That's the real shame of it all. That's crazy to me, Justin. How? Don't tell me you prefer the old one. Like, the old Charizard model was doughy and underbaked. Somebody needed to put it back in the oven. Also, it's so funny that Onix just gets cut off. Certain Pokemon, they just didn't bother to center, so half of Onix's head is just sliced. Dang, she was ready in a moment, in an instant. Oh, nursery worker, can you come back? I miss you every day. Why are you not in Scarlet and Violet? Why are you not in Scarlet and Violet? Please come back. Yeah, the camera in SV, it's always really funny watching VGC. Sometimes the camera just completely cuts off one Pokemon. You can't see what one of the Pokemon is. Like, I've noticed this happens a lot to Ogerpon. The camera just, like, falters. And VGC always has them in that damn school arena. I'm not sure why they're not allowed to show the other arenas in the game, but the school arena is one of the worst ones in the game. You just see all those copy and pasted NPCs waving their arms like a bunch of dummies. That one's bad, and then there's the one in Mezagoza, I think, that's so blindingly bright white. I need Game Freak to realize that white is not the color to use. It's too bright. Yeah, I can't think of a time I've seen a VGC match in, like, Blueberry or Kitakami. It's always the school. And I feel like maybe last night I saw that Mezagoza arena. Which I noticed, players were actually playing with their own Switches. It's funny that the European circuit seems to not do what the American circuit does. Just some weird observations, I guess. Did I ever talk about the guy that one of the guys that won a VGC tournament, and in the interview he said he was shitting bricks and they had to like get rid of the VOD for hours and cut that out? That's hysterical. That's the funniest thing ever. Going on a Pokemon interview and saying you're shitting bricks. That same guy was competing in the Sweden VGC, so made me think of that. It's like when people say like fuck in GDQ and they're like, oh, you could tell he should not, you could tell he was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. it's so funny. Uh-oh, he said a bad word. Oh, is that the Pokken player? I mean, if I was on that stage playing Pokemon, I would be terrified. So, understandable. I saw some people getting like they should ban him for saying that. It's like, shut the fuck up. Please go outside and get some real problems. That's wild. Saying a guy should get banned for accidentally swearing in an interview. Like, come on. He said a bad word? Stone him to death. Come on, Onix, I need you to be, like, dank and musty green, please. Oh, is it grime time? Nice. Congrats. Time to grime. Man, I forget how chill this is. It really is nice to have actually good music and not just generic droning Pokemon music. For the routes. Pokemon has great music for the record, but sometimes when you just, it goes in one ear and out the other. It's nice to hear some good tunes. Yeah, how does your player character's mother afford that house? That's a great question. Yeah, like, if you're being, like, a weird degenerate on stream, like... get out of here. But if you're just... the guy was excited. He just won. He won, like, thousands of dollars, and he won the whole thing. Like, let the guy live. I wonder when the next Pokemon game we're gonna get where you actually have a dad is. It's so funny to me that every game they're just like, you single parent. Except for like 3. If you get a dad in a Pokemon game, they have to have some sort of, profession to justify their existence. Like, Norman has to be a gym leader you overcome. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day, chat. I'm still not over the 1-egg Lileep. Yeah, it's like when you hear the microphones on like in NFL games where you hear the QB or somebody swear or something when somebody fumbles. Always funny. It's like when you have microphones attached to everything and everyone, what do you think is gonna happen? I mean, I do historically have pretty decent luck shiny hunting on holidays. You might be onto something. Swearing while mic'd up in games. That's so ridiculous. How dare you not be a perfect PG angel while you're in the heat of a very intense sports match. Onix doesn't have any teeth. It'd be kind of scary if it did, though. Maybe that's for the best, actually. You know what? Maybe, maybe that's for the best. Oh, hashtag right before talking to the lady. So, Tyler, Which Reggie would you want to shiny hunt? Which of the 3 Reggies would you want to do first? Hypothetically. I've just been thinking about the Reggies a lot. I'm not talking about the slabs. That's not part of the equation. We do Registeel. Part of me wants to do I like Regice the most, but Regirock would be funny and topical right now. I saw somebody get a cunty Regirock with a handbag tattoo. People just be out here doing anything. Can you imagine having that on your flesh forever? Just Regirock with its little handbag and its long nails. I mean, hey. If that truly makes them happy. Yeah, like, you know, you can do whatever you want to your own body, I don't care. If you want to tattoo Regirock all over yourself, you know what? You do that. That's your own right. If you want to go full throttle with Regirock, that's your life. Love how it thundered earlier for like 2 seconds and then just kind of stopped, by the way. It's been rainy. There's been lots of rain. Anybody doing anything fun tomorrow, chat, for Mother's Day? Or just chilling? I'm gonna get French toast. I have no idea what slabs I have. I don't even remember. I straight up like don't remember that. Yeah, places are gonna be crowded. All the restaurants will be super busy. Oh, is it gonna be a nice day to struggle? It's the best place in Johto? Probably Ekritique. I do love Goldenrod City, though. Is gonna be warm and sunny. Ice cream sounds good. Ice cream actually sounds great right now. Hold on. I wanted to try, so Burger King has this new like cotton candy float slushy ice thing. And I love cotton candy. That's like my favorite, one of my favorite flavors. So I go and, you know, of course they don't have it. Anytime I ever go to any fast food place that has like a slushy or a frozen thing, it's never available. Like anytime I want like a Baja Blast freeze from Taco Bell, gone. Not there. Machine broke. Arby's has surprisingly decent shakes and milk. Yeah, that sounds good too. These. Cotton candy sundae sounds divine. Not gonna lie. What's up, Lavender? Peter's Dry. I love all the name of your like quirky Canadian places up there. Canadian Tire is like my favorite one. Don't you guys have like the Spaghetti Factory that also kind of rules? They should make machines that aren't a bitch to clean then. Wasn't available when you— that feels so bad, and you feel like you wasted your time. You feel like a fool. It's like, Yeah, Goldenrod's the big city in Johto. Yeah, back when I worked at an ice cream shop, that we had a cotton candy one with Pop Rocks in it that I loved to eat. My favorite flavor that they had, though, was like a graham cracker one. That one was so good. Graham crackers are a delicious, delicious food. Yeah, I try not to think about dirty machines. Like, anytime I ever get, like, a fountain drink or anything, it's like, best not think about it. I don't think I want to know the last time they cleaned this thing out. Yeah, that was my first job. Pumpkin— oh my gosh. Can I help you? See, like, look at the colors here, chat. This looks nice. This looks crispy. This be looking nice. Christian the Dragon, thanks for the raid. Like, this area looks really nice. If only the whole game looked like this. Yeah, look at the clouds. There's puddles on the ground. Like, this area looks really nice. Surprisingly decent looking area. You got shiny Torchic at 14 eggs? Nice! Congrats! I hatched a Lileep at 1 egg and then a Lillipup at like 20 something, and now we're on to Onix. Onix is unfortunately betraying though. Unless... Unless... But thanks again for the raid, I appreciate it. I should check. How many boxes of Onix have I hatched at this point? Let's take a look. Oh, geez. Several. Quite a- look at this box. There's a lot of Onix. Let me tell ya. You know, it's been a while since I've hatched a Shundo. Maybe Onix will be the chosen one. This game is where I got my first Shundo, which was Shanks. So maybe, just maybe, we can repeat that. I think who else did I get? I feel like I've hatched a few. There was Shanks, and gosh, I can't remember. I cannot remember. I should keep track of this stuff. Hold on, let me look real quick. Let's see. Doesn't help that I reorganized my boxes and somehow made more of a mess than I already had. None of my Babs are perfect. Few got close. Oh! You're joking. Hepini? My Hepini is a Shundo. I do not remember this. Hepini the Shundo. Neither of those. That's very funny. None of the Snoms. You can see how close I am on some of these. There's Funky Kong. There's Cypher. Some of these I hyper train. That's very funny. Was Maractus a Shundo? So Hepini and Luxray of all things? That's very funny. I want to say there was a third, but I just cannot remember right now. I cannot for the life of me remember. Huh. Well. Oh geez, I really don't have a lot of space left. Help. Alright, back to looking for Onix. What do you mean natural Shundo? Ooh, that's a good question to struggle. I don't remember which ones are square. Do you guys like square shinies? Or do you feel indifferent about them like I do? I took too many eggs. Oh, I see what you mean, Justin. I get it. I mean, square shinies are kind of neat, I suppose, but it's kind of like, oh yeah, it's square, neat, and then I move on. Like, I don't know. You think it's a neat little gimmick, but you don't care all that, really care for it? Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Are you going for like a mono fire team? I'm noticing a trend with the things you're hatching. Maybe. Perhaps. Who's to say, really? So yeah, I started off shiny hunting Lileep, and then I literally hatched in the first egg. First time for that. And then I did Lillipup. I got that one, and now we're on to Onix, so... Honestly, I think if there's something that's missing in Scarlet and Violet that this game had, it's simply because of time. They probably didn't think it was worth programming that back into the game. $432 into Charmander. I hope you get it before 500. I mean, after getting Shaman recently, I did get a few good shinies, in Scarlet Violet the other day, like Houndour, which is nice. That's a pretty solid group, Midnight, right there. Well, thanks again for the raid. Have a good one. Good night. Fare thee well. Now I wish I had some ice cream, chat ya. Put that bug in my brain. I'm gonna go for another Murkrow. Nice. Anytime you start going past the 1,000 for hatching eggs, it's always such a bad, very bad, no good feeling. I have several hunts that we've done in this game that just went nowhere. Never got them. Like, sometimes it'd be like that, I guess. Shinx being locked behind the DLC. Did a lot of y'all not buy the DLC? Just a genuine question there. No judgment either way. I feel like this is the first time Scarlet and Violet seems to be more common that more people didn't get Blueberry and Kitakami over, like, Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra. Just an observation. Because of Totodile, you're so real for that. You are so real for that. Have low interest other than legendaries? Yeah, that's valid. I don't know, it's funny, like, when I booted this game up, I was hatching Torchic. And before I was hatching, what was it, Mudkip? And now it's like, I can just get those so much easier. Every starter, I could just go get so much easier in Scarlet Violet. You know, if the outbreaks would ever show up, that is. Like, I shiny hunted. I did Masuda for Totodile and BDSP for a while, and that's just, like, soul draining. Like, I hate Masuda in that game. I mean, it's your standard stuff, like story, some more legendaries, and if you're shiny hunting, there's a lot of good shinies that you can hunt. Like all the starters in Blueberry. Or things like Ducklet, Hoot Hoot. What else is in Kitakami? Listening to Plock. Let's go. Plock, the greatest of all time. Yeah, so the DLC is a double pack. You get both of them if you buy it. So you get access to Kitakami, which gives you, like, Ogre Pond and all the story stuff with Kieran and Carmine, and then that carries over into Blueberry. Where you get Terapagos and... Raging Bolt. Or Iron Crown, whatever your version paradox is. If DLC sales have increased with there being no game this year? That's an interesting question, Tyler. I don't know. They're definitely the best part of Scarlet Violet. But you could say the same thing about Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra for Sword and Shield. It depends. If you're really into shiny hunting and you want to get all the starters, I'd say it's worth it. Because they're literally all in there. As well as a good amount of other Pokemon. I like the story more in Blueberry than Kitakami, but I like all the characters from the DLC as well. Thanks for the trash panda. It's weird. I feel like the blueberry stuff is a little bit better, but I like Ogerpon so much more than I like Chirapagos. Well, for Sword and Shield, Crown Tundra in Dynamax Adventures is amazing for shiny hunting legendaries. If you're not a big shiny hunter, I think the DLCs are a harder sell. It's totally up to, like, do you enjoy shiny hunting a lot? Alright, come on, Onix. Oh, Stardew Valley is such good music. The rival is way better. Are we talking, like, Clara Avery? I like what they did with the DLC for Scarlet and Violet, where you meet Kieran and Carmine, and then they come back in the second DLC. Scarlet and Violet also has outbreak events where specific outbreaks occur on some of the DLC maps. So if you don't have the DLC, you're excluded, which sucks, but you know. You know. Which Mario Kart? Midnight? 8? Wii? Super Circuit? DS? Oh, the Wii one. You could play as Funky Kong. Everyone's favorite character. Come on, Onix. The grass betrayal is still alive and well with Sprigatito. Avery is good too. They should have been in both. Yeah, they should have been in both. Oh, and you also get the Pecharunt stuff. I don't think you can't get Pecharunt without having the DLC for Scarlet Violet, right? Because obviously that takes place in Kitakami. You get a little bonus mythical in story. Why does it feel like the Pecharunt stuff was forever ago? Haven't played it yet, Galaxy. It's in the lead, but only by one. I'll probably end it in a few weeks, a week or two. So somebody could theoretically snipe the bid war for the next playthrough. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on box 4 for Onix. Yeah, Lileep was the longest steps one I've done tonight. Onix takes 6,400 steps. I mean, this is not my first Masuda rodeo. I am almost at 800 shinies. Oh, you play it with mods midnight? Nice. You thinking of just breeding for Han Edge instead? Yeah, I feel like Masuda you could kind of turn your brain off more. Dragon eggs are a slog. Yeah, and all the pseudos are 10k steps. Yashi! Your beginning of the game Pokemon and things like Magikarp are very few steps. Starters are usually like mid-tier steps, and then your big boys, like the pseudos, are all like 10k. And Lileep was 7k something, so fossils take a while too. Yoshi! Is that a good team? I mean, that's up to you to decide, Galaxy. Do you like your team? If so, then yes. Too many steps for bait. Yeah, pseudos can be really unfun. Definitely. This Yoshi song almost sounds like a SpongeBob track. Ugh, min-maxing for stuff in Palworld was miserable. Imagine if you had to feed all your Pokemon, like, cake in order to produce egg. Min-maxing isn't fun ever. I mean, yeah. I don't know, sometimes, yeah, I don't know. I can't argue with it. I can't argue. I'm like, well... Yeah, I got nothing. Favorite area in Hoenn? Probably... like... the route with the volcanic ash. Or Fortree. The route outside Fortree is really good, too. With all the rain and the tall grass. I've always liked Meteor Falls, too. That's probably one of my favorite caves in a Pokemon game. Hoenn has a lot of great locations. Lily Cove is awesome. Mount Pyre is great. Gen 3 rules. All the routes that you can dive on are fun. What's the best shiny hunting method in this game? In Sword and Shield specifically? Dynamax Adventures, without a shadow of a doubt. It could be even better if the NPCs weren't so poorly programmed. But if you're playing with, like, competent people or you're doing an easy legendary, great time. You think Hoenn is the prettiest region? Between Knockout or Masuda Masuda, I don't like Knockout Method, straight up. Never have. I have a few shinies from Knockout Method, and then it was like, I think I'm done. I think I'm good. I don't know, like, the fall area in Ekritique is so pretty, though. I don't know if I have a favorite place in some of the other gens. Like, if you asked me what my favorite place in Sinnoh was, I would be like, Oh, good to struggle. It made me laugh as well. I saw that and I was like, instant retweet. Yeah, Johto had the whirlpools. I mean, I love the areas that Lugia and Ho-Oh are in as well. And the Dragon Cave. Great music, that place. Dragon's Den, I should say. The ice caves are really good too. That's a good choice. Mount Silver is also a great choice. I like Olivine a lot too. You pass that like farm with all the mill tanks and several fun trainers on the route before you get into Olivine. I feel like they're kind of boring though, the lakes. It sure is some water with grass and a cave with a lake guardian in there, like, okay. Honestly, Lake of Rage felt cooler. Because you have Gary in the middle, of course, but then the whole thing, it's like huge. It's a huge area with tons of places you can explore. The lakes just don't have that whatsoever in Sinnoh. Seafoam is great too. Although it never felt good when you didn't realize that only one area led you to Articuno. If you went into the wrong entrance at Seafoam, it was over. But hey, it's a dungeon. Imagine having to think about something in a Pokemon game these days, outside of battles. Imagine having puzzles. That would be crazy. Will you actually want gameplay in your video game? Preposterous. That's Mahogany. Mahogany is the town you go north from there to get to Lake of Rage. That would be Price's gym. This is such a good song. Yeah, the Sky Pillar was always fun. I legitimately... Gen 3 had some great puzzles. All the strength puzzles. Team Magma Aqua's lair. The Sky Pillar where you had to go over the cracks really fast or you fall through. I posted it in memes midnight in the Discord if you want to see it. Oh yeah, yes, that was it. I thought you said where. Yeah, you had to take the mock bike and you had to have enough momentum to get over the crack in the floor, otherwise you would fall through. It was legitimately challenging. And then of course you had all the braille puzzles for the Reggies. I liked all those puzzles. I took too many eggs. Go back to the box. Onix, why do you betray? Lillipup and Lileep did not betray. It's because I'm not, if I was shiny hunting like Lilligant, I need another Lil Pokemon. This is the night of the Lils. That would be New Bark Town. Yeah, Auras had to be sanded down so dum-dums could get through it. Imagine having to do something in a video game more than once. Imagine having to learn a skill and improve and get better in a video game. Can't have that anymore. And instead of cool puzzles, just listen to that stupid dragon woman go on and on about Aster and the dragon clan. LOL. It's Tina music. Tina. Please bless these Onix. Tina, I call to you. Tina, if you're out there. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Tina, guide me during these trying times, please. Let me go get the eggs I put in the box. Hydrogen bomb versus coughing baby right there. Yeah, I almost ran into that Stuffle. Of course Onix would betray. I could always get Onix in PLA. In fact, the last time I booted up PLA, I did an Onix outbreak for funsies and it didn't show up, so. The massive outbreaks in PLA just ruined shiny hunting in that game for me, unfortunately. Really did not love that update. If I could go back in time and like patch my game to unpatch it, I would do that. It was bland. I've never played a Yoshi game. Am I missing out? Do I need to Yoshi it up? They look, I don't know. They look like they're made for more little children. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. But, I don't know, they've just never been that appealing for me to want to spend 60, 70 bucks on them. Yoshi's Preschool World. That one has awful music. Jeez, that's a crime. A Mario game should not have bad or forgettable music. Tyler, if I was too lazy to give you back your sword after I timed you out, just know that I would time you out right now. Just know that I'm spiritually timing you out right now. See, now it sounds like you guys are making up games. I guess I don't pay that much attention to the Yoshi games. What is it? Oh, is this the song where it sounds like they're saying, wow. Wow. What is going on? That, was something. That was definitely a piece of music somebody was paid and told to create. Wow. I love music that makes me feel like I'm back in kindergarten. That sure is something. I'm like genuinely flabbergasted after that. I don't even know what to say. What do I follow that up with? what could you even say about that? Kazoo intensifies. I can give you a bad Pokemon song. Zacian and Zamazenta's theme. Easy. Worst legendary Pokemon theme of all time. That's a shame, too, because that song could have gone hard. Imagine instead of just constant awoo, there was like a drop. It starts building up, the music gets louder and louder, starts building up, and then there's just like a wolf cry or something. Or like you take Zacian and Zamazenta's cries and like add tons of reverb to them. But no, that didn't happen. At least they recovered it with Gen 9, the Ruinous Quartet. And honestly, Koraidon and Miraidon's song is okay. But the Ruinous Quartet song, that's the spice right there. 10 out of 10. Yeah, the AI Professor Final Battle song is a good one, I agree. Yeah, the Tapus have a good theme. Most legendaries have good music. Pokemon music is usually, like, excellent. There's only a few misses. And for me, that Zacian Zama song is one of them. They could have made, like, they're in, like, a mystical enchanted forest, and it just has no vibes, no sauce. This is a great Sonic song, even if I utterly detest Sonic colors. Although this is the Generations mix. Yeah, the area that area has a nice theme. Yeah, I like Ho-Oh's theme more than I like Lugia's theme. Lugia's theme sounds scary. Like, it's a good piece of music, but I'm not sure. My favorite Lugia-related song is from Pokemon 2000. And the fact that the Heart Gold Soul Silver theme didn't incorporate any of that made me a little bit sad. All the legendary beasts in Heart Gold and Soul Silver had their own little individual remixes as well. You just don't do it like that anymore. I mean, if they can force Ash Greninja into these games, they could have done a little homage to Lugia's song. If I had to put up with god-awful Ash Greninja for several years, I could have gotten a little Lugia homage. Here's to hoping that trash fire garbage dump Pokemon doesn't show up in PLZA. Which Ash is gone now, so it shouldn't. I hope that Pokemon forever stays gone. Not even joking. Now here's a good Pokemon song. Oh man. Remember the Battle Frontier? That's crazy. I knew BDSP wasn't gonna have the Platinum Battle Frontier, but like, still. Still. Honestly, the Gen 3 Battle Frontier felt more of a fun theme park than any theme park they ever did in, like, Gen 5. Yeah, PMD does have some good Pokemon music, for sure. It deserves a seat at the table. A lot of spin-off games do. Coliseum has great music. Gale of Darkness has great music. Pokemon Snap has good music. what else? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Pokemon Channel has some good music. Perhaps the most obscure Pokemon game ever. I do not remember any Conquest tracks. There were a few I was like, yeah, this is kind of good, but nothing where I wanted to, like, go out and listen to it again. Oh, didn't mean- I wanted to go talk to the lady, but we're hashing another Onix instead. You think they're gonna keep another, like, chanty song for the gym leader theme in Gen 10, chat? Because they've done that in Gen 8 and now Gen 9. I like the gym leader theme from 9, but it's not as good as 8. That's arguably 8's best song. The gym leader theme in Sword and Shield is great stuff. I guess the last two gens gym leader songs have been more memorable than some of the, like, 3DS era stuff. Although I do love Gen 7's Elite Four theme. That's great. We just played through X and Y and I cannot recall the theme for the- maybe because we fight- they only have 4 Pokemon, so the fights are so quickly. It takes 5 seconds to fight their grand total of like 4 Pokemon each. Ooh, a rare Breath of the Wild song. There were, of the, like, 3 songs that were in that game, they were all good. I like the atmospheric, like, low-key tunes, but it would have been nice to get a few more bangers in that game. Come on, Onix. Why? Why do you betray? Yeah, I can't think of any Gen 3 songs that I don't like. Most Pokemon music, there's no really, like, outside of a few tracks I don't personally like. It's just kind of passive, like, at worst, it's just kind of forgettable, I guess. This game has a lot of boring route music, unfortunately. So does SV. They absolutely did not nail the calming piano subtle music that like Breath of the Wild and Tears had, that's for sure. Oh, I'm getting tired, chat. I think we're gonna do a few more and then maybe pick up Onix or do another Masuda hunt in this game at some other point. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, because it is Mother's Day. But next week we'll do more Darkrai, probably another Dynamax stream. You know, the usual stuff. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on box 5 of Onix. I mean, Masuda can be chill to a fault. Sometimes I want to, like, disassociate doing this. Sometimes the repetitive circle motions, it's like, I'm going to sleep now. I mean, I have been streaming for 3 hours and I've gotten 2 shinies, so... Alright, chat, if you had... I love being able to say this again. 5 shots to get a shiny, green, muddy, snake rock monster. Would you take them? Or would you walk away? We got some Harmo Night remix going around right now. This is one of the franchise's best songs, without a doubt. Incredible how hard they were able to go with the music in a Game Boy game. Gosh, does my microphone always pick up Rotom's noise? It's so annoying. Alright, chat, if you had 2 shots to get Onix shiny, I'm gonna have some peanut butter mini M&Ms later. Let's go! I actually don't have that many left. Putian. That should be the secret next form for Lillipup. Alright, chat. One more? Yeah, one more. If you had 1 shot. Here we go. No Onix shiny. But you know what, chat? I broke my speedrun world record tonight with Lileep, so hard to be upset when I literally hatched a shiny in 1 egg. That was insane. That's such a great shiny, too. Shout out to Lileep, actual new best friend of the stream. That's insane. And then I followed that up by getting Lillipup. I got both lilies, both. Look at Lileep's name. It's literally Lilliep. And then Lillipup. Incredible. Amazing. Exquisite. Exciting. But, yeah, I'm super glad that I decided to shiny hunt Lileep tonight. Hell yeah. That worked out well. So now I'm up to 747? Holy shit. I'm at 69.2% done with my shiny living dex, chat. Nice. This is a glorious day. Can't get any better than that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Blah, blah, blah. Discord, blah, blah, blah. YouTube. Shout out to all the YouTube viewers. Thanks for all the follows, the raids, the dollary dues. I appreciate it. We'll be back next week with more shiny hunting. You'll never believe it, but there'll be more shiny hunting. But yeah, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Thanks for chilling. Good shiny success. And I'll see you guys later. Good night, everybody. Have a happy Mother's Day. And yeah, that's it. I'm done talking now. I'm done yapping. Good night, everybody. Bye.